Hello. It's great being here. I want to feel this way all the time.
Take a moment to isolate how it feels. How do you feel?
Just a collective consciousness of everyone just wanting to feel amazing.
Well, that's the condition, but how does it feel?
Exciting.
Feels happy?
Yeah. Joyful.
How does it feel? Feels sure, feels easy, feels clarifying, feels pretty simple, doesn't it? Feels like ease, feels like fun.
Yes.
Feels easy, feels fun, feels
Exactly.
clarifying. Yeah, we agree.
It's exciting. My question is, I have this desire, and part of me, a lot of it's telling me it's going to happen, but it's like it's taking too long.
Well, you can't get there from there. You're focused upon a condition that won't let it move forward. And you're clearly not focused upon the vibrational essence of it. We just ask you to identify the vibrational essence of something, but you were responding to the condition of this room, so it was easy to find that vibrational essence. And now what you're saying is, this other thing that I want is taking too long, so I can't find the vibrational essence of it because it hasn't happened yet. And we say, can you feel the flaw in your reasoning? If you need the condition first, you can't get there. You got to find the vibration first, the unconditional vibration. So we're going to ask you, what is the emotion? Translate that into an emotion. Translate that vibration. Start again. Can you see that it's a vibration that's going to eventually come to the fruition of this manifestation that you want?
Yes.
So can you see the progress of vibration into emotion into condition? Can you see that? Can you see that path, that trend, that pattern, that law-based unfolding? Can you see that this is the methodology, this is the equation, this is the formula? It's the formula. The formula is vibration, and then more receiving, more interpreting of the vibration, 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 more manifesting, more manifesting, more manifesting, more manifesting, more manifesting, more manifesting. So manifestation and interpreting of the vibration are one and the same. Are you with us? So do you accept that the more you are interpreting the vibration and not putting resistance into the equation, that the manifestation has to happen? Yes? So since it has to happen, since it's inevitable, since it's a done deal, why are you going about it in a way that it can't work? Which is demanding the condition before you've practiced the vibration. Can you get that? You got to practice the vibration of it. You have to translate it into an emotion before it's going to translate into a reality.
So it's being in that frequency is when just everything, when the resistance is dropped, everything that we desire just
then click, 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 click.
the door is open and people call you that you're thinking you should be calling.
You begin to receive inspiration because it's all being offered to you, but you get yourself into the receptive mode where you line up with it, you see. That's the only difference between those who seem to be getting everything they want and those who don't seem to be getting much of what they want, is that they're trying to get the condition to show up before the vibration that supports it has been translated. So what we're saying to you in very vivid terms in this law of attraction, path of least resistance conversation is, you've got to figure out on your path of least resistance how to translate it into the thought and emotion and hold it consistently before it's going to manifest in a way that will hold steady in your life experience. A lot of people are looking at the evidence of other people's manifestations, but it's not a good thing for you to evaluate because you don't know what was going on with them, and you don't know how long they're going to hold that in their experience either. In most cases, what you're witnessing and using as the club to beat yourself over the head with because they've got it and you don't is fleeting for them because they're not consistent in it either. But when you get consistent in it, it will consistently come to you. Not just that, but all things wanted. Then it's not just one good thing that shows up on one subject of your life experience. It's everything. It all comes together for you.
That makes sense. Can you help me, as you set up the grid, you speak about setting up your grid. I've been listening to you for a while.
I want you to forget everything that you've ever heard before from us or anyone else and focus on right here and now. What is my path of least resistance? So make a statement about what you want for us to hear.
I'm not really sure.
Make a statement about how you believe you will feel when it comes about.
Just I'm utilizing my gifts.
It's all right, because what you're demonstrating here is what a lot of people are demonstrating. You just feel stuck. It feels like I just can't get there from there. And the reason that it feels that way is because you can't. You can't get there from there because you're going after a condition rather than an emotion. And even though we're talking to you about trying to find an emotion which is doable, it is discoverable here and now, you're trying to connect it with the condition that you want in such a strong way that you cannot find it. We're going to take segment of refreshment, and when we come back from segment of refreshment, we'll sort this path of least resistance thing out in a clear way. It's much easier than you're letting it be. It's not trying to get to the big enchilada all at once. It's just finding something that's a little more satisfying, and that leads to something else, 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 that leads to something else, and that leads to something else, and that leads to something else, and that leads to something else.